I'll start off. We've got some questions from the supporters. Right. Michael Smith has got the first question, asking would the club be willing to subsidise any coach travel for the long away trips next season?
For all the trips? Or just
for the long away trips?
Well, it's a fair question, I suppose. It's a very, very long journeys. I'm not sure whether we could subsidise the trips, but it's something that we'll think it will give it some thought, and I'll ask the question, but we may be able to give them some raffle prizes or something like that if they wanted to try and raise some funds. I don't know. It's a good question and it's a fair question, because there are some real long journeys next year, and we'd love for them to come and support us. So it's something we'll give some thought to, and we'll put the thinking caps on and see what we can do.
Barry Brown's asked, due to the number of new recruits, are the club looking at having a meet and greet night ahead of the new season?
Yes, similar to what we had last year. When the new kit arrives, what we did last season, the players trained down here. We had a bit of a fans meeting and a little bit of an update, and then we got Paul Cook to come in and speak to the group and introduce the players. So I think it's vital we do that, and we'll do it similar again to launching the new shirts for going on sale. So hopefully that'll be early December.
And Steve Woodhouse finally has asked, can the website be updated a bit more regularly so that the squad sections are more accurate?
Oh, it's difficult to do that in the off season. We always intended to put a retained and a release list out when we finish, but with regarding updating the website, we need the group back in, and we try to make the photos look consistent. So when the group comes back in, I'm sure you'll be down there, Jordan, to take the photos and update the players on the website in the players section. So yeah, something we do, Steve, and as soon as the players are back in and we get the photos, then we'll update it.
And this week there's been a couple of signings as well in Jordan Howden and Connor Scott. Continually the club moving forward for next season.
Yeah, well, before I speak about those players, one thing I have been very pleased about is there was a few supporters who said that they wouldn't purchase their season tickets until they seen who we signed, and if we're going to just sign kids and that again. Well, this week and last week we've sold a few season tickets on the back of the signings we've made. So thank you to them, and they've been true to their word. The ones who haven't picked up their season tickets, they've been as good as gold with what they said. And when I see the season tickets getting sold and the extra ones getting sold, and it's very pleasing, because it makes us feel like we're making the right signings, because they openly said that they wouldn't renew on that one-day special until they knew who we were signing, because up until then, to be fair to them, we hadn't probably announced too many signings. So no, they're true to their word, and we're really doing well on the season ticket sales. So I'd like to thank them. And like you say, Jordan Howden, I was listening closely to the game against Swinton, and I thought he dropped the goal with a few minutes to go to win the game for them, and I thought, well, great, this is going to be a great signing for us, because once the fans see that he's a kid, but he dropped the goal to win him the game, and then Swinton dropped one on full time, and then in the extra time Swinton dropped another one, so it wasn't to be. But there's some real York are really disappointed to lose him. Their coach has openly sent a message to me to say that we've got a good one, and there's talks about that they all think the kid will play Super League in the future. So that's really pleasing for us, and well done to Gary. Gary knows the boy, and a good signing. Connor Scott, another one, big player. He's played for Sheffield in the top 8 games there, and Sheffield offered him a full-time deal. So he's another one that I'm really looking forward to seeing go. He spoke with Gary, he spoke with Pete Green, and they sold the club to him, and he wanted to come to the club. So we've done well. Looking forward to it. Things are going well, and the squad's taking shape. It's really taking shape, and it's getting to the point where Gary's trying to have to turn players away who want to come, and let me tell you, they're decent players who's wanting to come to the club. But we've also got, we haven't even talked about the whole partnership just yet, but there's a quality players there that they're wanting us to take on season-long loans and things like that. So Gary's got a lot of thinking to do with his coaching staff over the next few weeks on how best all this works out for us. And we meet weekly, and then he'll throw things at me and I'll throw things at him, and we need to get the balance right. We understand that the pre-season training, they're really heavy in planning all that and putting things together for that. So it's just a case of getting some pre-season games sorted out, which I'm on the phone every day trying to sort them. Very close to getting a few, but until we sign them off, we'll keep it there. But everything's going in the right direction, and there seems to be a little bit of a buzz going around the place, which if you look at the signings, are we stronger than we were last year? Maybe. On the flip side of that, real disappointed to lose a few of the boys. They've done great service to the club, and they're real good boys, and we wish them all the best wherever they go. It looks like York's signing a few of our boys, and good luck to them as well. They're good boys, and I'm pretty sure they'll do a good job for York. So overall, we're happy. We're quietly comfortable in what's going on, and new challenges, trying to sort visas out for these new boys, and it's difficult, but we'll get there. Just can't wait for things to go, season to go, and the boys to get back in the pre-season, which I'm pretty sure you'll go down there and film them in training and show everyone what we've signed.